There's no shortage of survivalist shows out there, but while most make it their brand to be inspirational and nothing that an average person can achieve, once upon a time there was a show which differed from all of that, Fat Guys in the Woods, which had its host, the expert survivalist Creek Stewart, guiding several city comfy guys as they sought a once-in-a-lifetime adventure in the woods, even if some of them weren't too happy to be outdoors. While the show only lasted 2 seasons on air, it was enough for Fat Guys in the Woods to gain a nice place in its audience memory. Enough for them to wonder years later what happened to Creek post-show, and what's going on with some other guys who appeared in it. Are you curious about Fat Guys in the Woods' whereabouts? Keep with us to find out more. Fat Guys in the Woods premiered on the Weather Channel in mid-2014. The series responded to the ever-increasing niche of survivalist shows and had a warm response from critics and the audience, regardless of the then-current debate about whether the network should have a non-weather, news-centric schedule, as The Hollywood Reporter stated back in the day. The show consisted of Creek Stewart and 3 guys who changed per episode, as they did their best to face an adventure in the woods while leaving technology and their daily stressful tasks behind, at least for a week. The word fat in the show's title comes from the fact that all of the participants had expanded waistlines, as Creek once described them in a blog post. Guys from California, Pennsylvania, and Georgia, among other states, traveled to Kentucky for the adventure. But adapting to an off-the-grid lifestyle wasn't quick and easy. However, it helped each group to strengthen friendships and return home with amazing stories to tell. While Fat Guys in the Woods ended after a second 9-episode-long season in 2016, without much of an explanation, many still remember how entertaining and easy to watch the show was. Even though Fat Guys in the Woods' run on TV wasn't very long, the show helped Creek Stewart push his career forward as a TV personality and writer. He began hosting the Weather Channel's SOS, How to Survive, during its 2nd season, showing his audience some of the best tricks and hacks to use when lost in the woods. The series ended in late 2019, but was followed by Could You Survive with Creek Stewart, which premiered in 2020 and lasted 1 season. Later, in 2022, Creek started his online show on YouTube, Behind the Scenes at Creek Inc. This self-produced series followed Creek and his family as they managed their business Creek Inc., which is his brand as a survival expert, writer, and public speaker. The channel isn't focused only on his outdoor activities, but on his other businesses too, on top of shedding some light on Creek's personal and family endeavors. Additionally, Creek has over 200,000 followers combined on Instagram and Facebook, using his platforms to inform his followers about his latest events and book releases. Among the over 15 books and pocket guides he's authored, the most successful are Survival Hacks from 2016, which contains 200 smart tricks to use in the wild, and The Disaster Ready Home from 2022, which explains how to make any normal house safe from disasters. Creek Stewart is the owner and founder of Creek Inc., an online shop which offers everything from merchandise to services. Besides his physical and digital books, Creek also sells outdoor tools such as knives, gloves, caps, towels, survival sets, and a lot more. There is also a wide variety of digital products in his store, such as online courses and workshops. When it comes to his public appearances, Creek can be hired as a public speaker for businesses, churches, and schools. Creek also owns Willow Haven Outdoor, an Indiana-based facility centered on teaching people techniques about survival and outdoor living. The business's website also offers free basic advice about these topics and food recipes, either through Creek or his guest bloggers' writing. But it's unclear if this business is active nowadays, since its website hasn't been updated since 2020. The same can be said about Outdoor Core, which offers online courses for people looking to learn more about survival and other outdoorsy techniques, whether to use themselves or even to teach others about them. Most of the services which Creek offers in Outdoor Core are also available on his Creek Inc. website. Other than his businesses, Creek has also gained some fame as a survival advisor for TV shows and newspapers. Given that many participants from Fat Guys in the Woods were common folks, it's hard to know what most of them did after the show. However, there are a couple whose whereabouts are surprisingly easy to find, due to their involvement in the entertainment industry. The first is Big Fella, who appeared in the first season's 6th episode alongside Dane and Josh. While Big Fella was introduced as a chef from Detroit, Michigan, he's also a successful TV producer who owns the production company Fellavision. He's directed and appeared in several productions in the last decade, on top of hosting a podcast and a cuisine series on YouTube. There's also Jacob Perry, who appeared in the first episode of the 2nd season alongside Randy and Peter. Jacob is a camera assistant who has worked in several TV and music clip productions in recent years. Another memorable Fat Guys in the Woods participant has been Nick Lansing from New York State, who appeared in the first season's 5th episode. As he recalled his experience in the show to the Times-Union, he drank contaminated stream water in the show, which caused him to throw up for 2 days and lose 40 pounds in weight. While it's unclear where the rest of the guys from the show are now, there's no denying that their experience on TV was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, which left them with more than just the knowledge of how to start a fire in the woods. One wonders if they've used these skills since then. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.